Sinister Panda. Today's going to be kind of a short video. I was recording a minute ago and something happened with my camera, so my video went to shit and it's gone. So anyway, back to what we were saying. Okay, so we're going to start out here. Well, there it is, with the 98 Nissan Pathfinder. Okay, and it's a cruise control issue. So this is actually my mother's car. She came to me and she was like, hey, my cruise control's not working. I don't know what's going on. Nissan told me it was some kind of module. She spent a lot of money on it. She put it up underneath the kick plate, and it still gave her the same issue. They were like, oh, well, we got to go through and fix your electrical problem. She's like, I don't have the money for that. So they kept beating around the bush and trying to get her to spend money. Meanwhile, when she came to me, I figured it out. What happens is you have your brake pedal, and then behind your brake pedal, you have a tiny little kick plate up underneath. So you find your brake pedal, you look at the pad, and you look directly up. When you do, there's going to be a tiny little kick plate, and there's going to be two screws that are set just like this. And what happens is behind one of them, there's a little button. And that button, what happens is when you depress your brakes, when you have your speed control on, your cruise control and you're cruising, you hit your brakes, and that's how your cruise control stops. That's how you cut it off, is use your brakes. You don't always have to use a button. It's kind of a safety thing with Nissan. So what the engineers did is they put a tiny little rubber grommet. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Okay. I'm gonna get y'all as close to it as I can with what y'all can see. You see how those two screws are right there? Right here? This one right here, there's going to be a little rubber grommet close to this side. And what you're going to want to do is replace that rubber grommet, because I can guarantee what's happened. If your cruise control isn't working, what happens is that rubber grommet over time, it dry rots. And it falls apart and becomes dust. And it'll just disappear. So what you do is you go either online, depending on your location. If you're close to an auto parts store, they sell those little rubber grommets. Do not call Nissan. They will tell you, oh, we don't manufacture that part anymore, because Nissan wants to make money. Any car manufacturer, car dealership wants to make money. They're not going to make money off of a part that cost $1.60 something. So if you're going to order it online, I'm not going to name off any other companies because I'm not sponsored or anything like that. But you can go online and search that, and you can find that for like $1.69. It's a little rubber grommet that fits up behind that button and pushes it back. That's all it is. So save yourself some money. There you go. Okay, so that car's done. On to the next project. So we have a 2005 Nissan Sentra. So this was my sister's car. She came to me and she said, well, I'm having an issue because when I turn my AC on, it goes and it clunks and it clunks and it clunks, and she couldn't figure it out. Again, Nissan told her it was a really expensive part. She almost paid probably $400 or $500 for that fix. She didn't have the money. Luckily, she came to me. She said, I need you to figure this out. So what I did was I just turned the AC off, pulled the kick plate off, unplugged it, and bam, no noise. What that led me to believe is there's a blower motor that's right up underneath the glove box in the car. Sorry about all the shakiness again. So right here, you got your glove box. What you do is you take the kick plates off of this, or you unsnap them, whatever they got. They got two little snaps right there. What you do is you unsnap them, drop it, take your screwdriver, drill, whatever you got, and then take a couple screws out, drop this all the way down, take it out, because you're not going to have room to operate. You get up in there, and what you're going to see is this. This is the part that's going to be manufactured, or it's, wow, manufactured, there it is. It's going to be mounted in the top like this. It's got a couple screws in it. It looks like a motor. It just is. It's a blower motor. And what Nissan will tell you, oh, that's not it, because we need you to spend more money on this. This part only costs $44 online. And if I'm wrong, you can find it more expensive if you wish. But that's the lowest I could find it. So I did find this part online. This part is gone. What happens is over time, inside here, they got a bearing that this motor operates on. Oh, sorry, the whole thing's spun, but it's sitting on a trunk right now. So it's not supposed to be that stiff. What happens is, over time, the bearing will try to seize up. And what you do is replace that part. And your rattle, your issues will go away almost instantly. So there you are. It's got a little plug-in just for people who know or don't know. And it's really easy. It's like a 5-minute fix. That, and I'm still working on the Honda here. This is mine. You know, with that Dodge over there, I had to replace the idler pulley on it. It's just giving me a little bit of issues here and there. But actually, next weekend, we're going to have some fun. Because we are going to disassemble the entire transmission and take out and replace the clutch kit and do a few more things. I'm going to leave that mystery to next week when we do our next episode. Turns out with this, what I've been doing is, hold on just a second, it's going to get kind of shaky. I have to do a few things with my bod. And, there it is. Okay, so, there's the Honda. It has been fun. It is always a blast to work on this thing. But me and my buddy got together, and we tore apart the, sorry, I'm trying to see the camera. We tore apart the entire throttle body. We took it all the way out. What we did was we cleaned out the back of the idle air control sensor. We cleaned out all of the other sensors, and we cleaned out the entire throttle body itself. So we tore the whole thing apart and did a thorough clean on it. And yes, we used throttle body cleaner. We did all the right parts and everything that we needed. So after that, we found that we put it all back together, and it turns out we were chasing our tails for 4 hours, or how long that took. The idle air control sensor has a little bitty plastic sensor on the back of it, and that sensor will go bad. And what the vehicle will do is constantly kill. It'll start and then it'll kill. It'll start and then it'll kill. Sometimes it'll run, then it'll kill. What's going on is the idle air control sensor senses that it's not getting enough air, so it tries to push more fuel in to mix with the air, and it floods itself out constantly. So it's drowning itself. So what I need to do is go to a pick-apart or a pull-apart place and pull that sensor. I'm not buying one because they're $230 fucking dollars for a piece of plastic that fucking big. It makes me sick to know that all these people in this nation spend so much money on auto parts. It's like, I don't even want to go into politics, but it's like people are getting ripped off by this. Because, and I'm not saying that mechanics are doing it. Some mechanics are really good at this. Some mechanics just want to sell to make money. That's all they want to do. So you wind up spending so much more money than you need to. Here's the deal. When you get a question, YouTube it. But that little piece of plastic cost me about 28 hours of my time. Because I constantly got told, oh, it's something that, it's this, it's that, it's this and that. Well, I didn't realize that the whole time I was paying attention to mechanics who wanted to sell me or wanted me to get this on a trailer, bring this all the way down to their shops, and let them work on it and charge me for every moment that they put a hand on it. I'm not doing that. So, again, it's that little bitty sensor on the back of the throttle body. It happens to be right back here. I don't know if you can see that little plug right there, but that's what it is. It's plugged into the sensor. That's all it is. So, there it is, YouTube. We're down another episode a day, and if you'd like to see more episodes, please like and subscribe, and I'll do more as it goes. I'm working on getting a viable camera so that y'all can actually, see what's going on here, and I can have light distribution and the better audio and whatnot. But there it is. Today's episode is over, and thanks for watching.